Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, how's everyone doing? So, I actually found some stuff that I haven't done, surprisingly. Yep. True story. I actually found some stuff. So, I probably won't even take that long, but I found some stuff that I actually have not completed. So, with that being said, let's go do it. And yeah, it's over here. There's a couple things over here that I somehow managed to not do. I again somehow. I don't know how, but there's a couple things I have not done over here. So let's do them. One of those things is right here. But before I do that, let me run up here and do this. Because there's a dude up here that I have not done. You're avoiding it for now. Okay. Alright. So. There he is. So we'll see how this goes. That wasn't too bad, but I could see him being a real pain earlier. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. How long does that last? Okay. Oh, now we're talking. Yes. Yes, now we're talking. Okay. Alright. Awesome. So, did that now. Look at that. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Nope. It's not what I came here to do. Oh boy. Where the heck am I going? Oh, I'm going out here, aren't I? No, I'm not. Oh, I see you. Oh, shit.
You seek heedless of my warning, though you have been raised to a knight of the dynasty. Why
Shut up.
must I be disgraced by this noble?
Nailed it. What the f...
Oh, luminary Moog, please grant the strength you promised. I have given everything.
Everything! This is great.
My lord.
More awesome voice acting.
Please answer me, luminary Moog. Bless the Moog dynasty.
Sorry.
With love.
His voice was making me... I was like... That was awesome. That was awesome. That was great. That was amazing. Okay, look at that. I mean, honestly, that was really all I needed to do. But I definitely came here knowing that I had those two things to do. So let's let's just do this again, I guess. He respawns? This cannot be. I told you. Well, I mean, it's a good spot. It is, for sure, but, that's crazy that he respawns. I mean, that's cool. You can just do it again. Right. So obviously I already did this. This is where you actually, I think, fight Moog himself, right? I think this is where you fight him. The Lord of Blood. Why is this a round table? Is there something here that I'm missing? I'll bet there is. Why is this a round table? Maybe it's because I already did the thing, and I just don't remember doing it. There's so much in this game. I even when I came back here too, I saw the group and I was like, oh yeah, this group. Oh yeah, there's a guy here. Oh yeah, there's a chest that I was like, I'm gonna do that later. Oh yeah. And then just never did it. So many times does that happen? Not that that's a bad thing, I'm just saying it's a massive game. So I guess that's really all that's up here. So I can't get... There's actually a there's actually an NPC summon. I think it's Dung Eater. I can't get that. For some reason I think I did it wrong. Cause you can get locked out of it and do it wrong. I did complete it, but I did something stupid, I think. And I can only get up to a certain point. I can get pretty much all of them, and I went back to the place where you're able, you know, the Rise, where you're able to buy them, and it's definitely not. Dung Eater is not available to me. I did something wrong. So that's why I don't have Dung Eater. Because you want why I was sort of completely oblivious to some of these better summons. I do have... I leveled up a little bit, which also we can talk about. There's another summon spot that we can talk about. I want to actually go there and see if it's valuable, because I don't think it is. I don't think there's a He's like a mini mode. Oh my gosh. The little copies are. I'm gonna go stare at the stars here. So, let's go talk about another summon location, but again, I want to see how valuable it is. I don't think it's that valuable. But I have another farming location, which I'm sure you know about, but if you don't, now you will. So the other summon location, I think, is here. I think. Yeah. I came here and I'm like, wait, there's a... See it? So I have that summon now. And if you're not sure on how to get it, I can show you on how to get it. It's something I actually forgot about. I think I actually sort of organically discovered it and I totally forgot about it. Like, imagine that. There's so much in this game. So let's look around here. Oh wow, there is a bunch of stuff here. Now this is a decent spot. This is a good spot. Wow, look at that. Alright, let me see how difficult these things actually are. still. But still, that's... Now, something I didn't realize, apparently with this summon, you choose one or the other. That was what I didn't realize. I had the other one, I think, and then I went back and I'm like, wait a minute, here it is. And I picked it and I was like, wait a minute, now I have this one but not... And then I realized you can flip-flop it. You can have one but not the other. I think that's the idea. It's not a bad spot. Mid-game, it'd be great. Like mid-game, great spot. So again, that's gonna be right here. That's that leftmost site of grace there. And it's pretty cool that you can, you know, use your summons here, because it's always good to have a spot to try them out. But as you guys know, we've talked about this before. You know, I would call this early game. You know, the spot that you can get to pretty early in the game and stuff like that, just pretty much at any point you can use them, is right here. I think it's north, is what it says. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna go to this highway here, north, and if you walk down here a little bit, you can use your summon. See, starting there. So it's a decent spot. You can always summon here, and sometimes you'll have a sort of a different response. Sometimes the more aggressive ones will actually attack and run forward. Some you have to get engaged first. And then here they come. So that's a spot for your summon. We've talked about that before, but I wanted to get that down definitively. I think the Site of Grace is just behind this bush here. Just hard to see. So anyway, another spot for you. An actual good farming spot that I sort of was, actually, a good bit of this is. But what I really enjoy is this part here. I really like this spot here, because you have a lot of stuff here that when you first get here, it's actually pretty tough. In my opinion, when I first came here, a lot of this stuff is really tough. So what I do is I just come down and get this guy, and then you can do the same thing. There's one guy up here, and then there's a couple up here that you can get. But it's a decent spot. then you can run and grab these guys. So the nice thing is about these guys is a lot of times when they're grouped together, you have one, they explode, and then they'll take out the other ones. Just don't be there when they explode. It's not... You won't get a lot for these guys. You will not... Don't expect to get a lot for these guys. It's just that there's a... It's a quantity thing. You come through here and get a bunch of them. It's worth your while, and it's a nice place to just you know, play and do some farming. That spot where I just was is actually a really decent spot for boom farming if you can do it. There's a bunch of stuff there. These guys really aren't worth that much though. Like, it's okay. It's okay. It's actually good for mid game. If you can do this mid game, it's really good. It'll be really good. But late game, it's not that. But again, you have the numbers here. So that blows that one up, that blows that one up, that blows the other one up. And some of these are worth a little bit more, I think. Actually. So like, some of them actually aren't bad, but don't expect like a huge return. And then there's like a whole group of ants here. There's more down that way. There's another group over here. If you hit one of these, the whole group goes. Just get out of there. Just get out of there, though. See, it's gonna get the whole group, but you can't let them follow you too much. Oh, okay. Should have gotten home. It did for me when I did this previously. Okay. Yeah, see, if you walk too far, it's not going to do that because they'll follow you out. That's what I was going to say. That second time around, it had started doing the chain reaction that I was talking about. But yeah, there's a whole group of ants over on this way. If you don't want to even go across there, you can just get the group of ants that's over here. Straight down from where you came from over there. You can come over this way, around here, and get this group. And then there's actually a few more up here, actually. To be honest with you. There's actually a few more up here, if I remember correctly. Is this how we get up here, though? If this is not how we get up here, then never mind. Okay, never mind. I just feel like I remember there being a couple up there. If not, then then scratch that. Don't listen to me. But you can't get up there anyway, so. Just from down here. I think you gotta actually go around for that. I think that's where we go around. From that side. obviously, you just come around and get these. Few over here. There's a few over here. Trying to not let that happen actually, but it's fine. Because if it drops something, the thing falls with it. Unless it's like an Ash of War or something like that. That's a little bit different. You should auto move that. But you know, if you would get like an item from it, I believe the item falls with it. I believe. Maybe not. Maybe it's supposed to be, but I've definitely gotten nothing from those a lot of times when that's happened. So that's why I would think that. So these guys are a little beefy, but you can handle them, then it's not too bad, but yeah, their attack is a pain. They do a lot of damage, and they're tanky. Those ants with like the extra they have like extra armor on their exoskeleton. So I think that's about it. But I mean, all in all, there's a decent chunk of runes down here in numbers. So it's still a nice spot to do, and it gives you practice at doing some of this stuff. But yeah, I remember it being a real pain to come down here if you can't, like if you just can't do it. It can be a pain if you're not used to it, or if you're, you know, under leveled, I should say. It can be a pain. That's what I mean by not being used to it. You know what I mean? Like if you just... Obviously, if you come down here at higher in level, we'll do it. I mean, it really does take a long time to get to that point, though. That's why we've been talking about rune farming and stuff so much. You can always hit the stairs too. I mean, the site of grace is right there, but you could always hit the stairs and go up and do this too. Because you got all this here. I would avoid going in the rooms. Some of them will lock you in until you complete the room. So like, well, this one's fine. rest of that one's fine. There's a couple of rooms over here, over this direction. If you're just rune farming, I wouldn't recommend doing them unless you're like later on. Yeah, obviously that probably handle it. I just wouldn't recommend it. I think there's a boulder in at least one of them. Well, cannonball boulder. It's a cannonball, really. It's a cannonball. That thing. So I believe it's this one. I believe. Yeah, right there it is. See it? Up there. It's this one. I'll do it though. See, door open. I mean, it's not that bad. I'm just saying. If you're just doing rune farming and you're not used to it, it could definitely throw you off if you're run out of resources. There's one in here too. Right there. That's what I mean about the chain reaction, just getting out of the way. Man, where's the boulder? I thought the boulder was supposed to... I guess it doesn't fall on this one after you've gotten it already. Maybe it doesn't. Oh no, there it is. There we go. Just took a bit. Come on, roll over them. Roll over them. Get over here. Listen, boulder. You're not helping. I'm trying to target the boulder. It's not letting me. Get over here. Roll over these things. That's how you can do that. They'll do it for you. Cannonball. So that's how we do that. Right straight through there. And then we're on the other side here. I don't remember if this is how we get over there or not, but I think it is. Pretty sure it is. I mean, how else would we do it? So you can summon here if you want. I already did the boss that's here. Yeah, see, it respawns. So it's not too bad later on. So, let me grab this. So there's that, grab that. Let me see something here. How do we, is there no way out of here? I guess I'm wrong about that. Maybe that's not how it connects. I don't remember. I don't remember shit. See, I was right. Switch here. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, clearly I remembered. Clearly I was right. We got it. And then, you know, now we're up here. There's no mobs up here, so it didn't matter. But now you know. Now you know how to get up here. Now you know that that's how you do that. So there you go. I mean, I guess that's pretty much the whole area. For the most part, too. You know, I mean, like, other than going down into this... Then obviously you take that down, too. There's an elevator there that continues on. But, you know, that was, like, pretty much this whole area there. So if you want to continue on, and you're like, well, yeah, like, what's after that? It's this here. Goes down into there. So there we go. So now I did that. I'm gonna go here and see if there's anything, like, different. Sometimes there's different stuff. It's a pretty late game for too much to be happening here. But sometimes stuff's still gonna happen here. It is. Like I said, I mean, you can get stuff at various times different from other people, you know, just like I didn't see this for how long. You know, I mean, that's... And then once you do it, you can still come back down here, but... I mean, mean, that's it. That's it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here for me to do. That's kind of awesome that I actually had something, you know, that I hadn't done. Here, let me go back here. Let me just go back here, and I want to check something. So let me... Yeah, torch. Forgot about that. Stay away from that. Ugh. All right. All right, so that's it for that. Just want to check around here. What's up?
Oi.
Oi!
Terribly sorry. I didn't realise you came back.
Yeah! Now we're talking. Just always. gosh.
I must apologise. I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
I mean, you got some good stuff, buddy. Thanks. How dare you? Coming back like that out of the rock. Alright. Let's go down here. Okay, so we got this this section here. I remember this section. I remember this. It's actually a pretty good section to farm. Here, let me just. Okay. I remember that stupid thing. I see it down there. Alright, now on to this stupid thing. Okay. I don't think there's really much here that I'm gonna get that I didn't get before. I'm just doing it. Because, I mean, you can just run through here, too. Which is what I've done plenty of times before. Looks like a spot to just kind of jump down, to be honest with you. Here we are. This is like the end of that spot with all that stuff. Like the swamp, like below where, like this spot here. It's like the other side of this spot. So like that's what we're looking at up there. So just, you know, I mean, like, you can do it, but I mean, like, you know, it's pretty tedious. There's better places. But anyway, let's talk about that summon. So, if we go to... If we go to the Shaman Village, and so I know I sort of just discovered this on stream before, but we haven't really talked about it much. So this is what I was talking about earlier. If you go to the Shaman Village, and you head toward the back, Yep. We gotta head toward the back here. I think it's up this way somewhere. Yep. Except you're gonna want to come over here, I think. I think it's over here. No. Maybe it's over here. Yeah. You're gonna want to get down here first. And then that way you can make the jump to the other spot. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then once you're on this spot, I think it's this spot. Nope, it's a little further down. Hold on. Yep, you wanna go straight ahead here. And then this is the spot. And then that's it. You just talk to that one, and it'll say remove this one for the other one. That's it. That's how you do that. And that's that Spirit Ashes I was telling you about. And that's that rise that we were actually at. I think it was actually just yesterday we were there. Just sort of looking around at a lot of the farming spots that were just like right there at that site of grace. Right there, and then You know, even up here by the cathedral. So, and that's that's why I marked that. That's the one fire guy that I still have yet to get. So. So there you go. That's how you get on there. You gotta get into the shaman village and jump down. Okay. So, yeah, that was pretty much it as far as what I found that I could do that was new, that I hadn't done yet. And it wasn't that new, I just hadn't done it yet. It was just sitting there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool though to do that. I'm just taking a look here. There's one spot that I don't have because I couldn't get it. Because I'm locked out of it, so I couldn't do that. Oh, I can do this now. Right? I can do this now. I have to get over there from this, right? Isn't that how I get over there? Wasn't it this? I think, right? I think. If not, I'll look it up. Because I still have to do this. I do remember this now. Because remember, I didn't get Mikola yet. I think that was the idea. Once I had gotten her, I could have done this, I think. And then I didn't come back and do this shit. I think. If not, I'll see if I can figure it out. You know, like looking it up, but I won't spend a lot of time on it. If I'm wrong, and I'll figure something else out. Oh, I may as well get these guys first. So let's head up here and see if I was right about this. Watch this not take me to where I thought it. I hope it does. Oh right, I forgot. I can just go to that site of grace. Damn it. I keep forgetting. There is a site of grace here, isn't there? That's what it is. That's what it is. I was forgetting the site of grace that you can go to. So now, okay, it's this. It's the... Okay, whatever. Whatever. See, so many set of graces, I remembered the really obscure teleporter thing before I remembered the set of grace, you know? Alright, so I think this actually, I think this one takes me there. I think. So Divine Great Bridge is what I really wanted. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Here we go. Yep. I don't think there's any enemies in here or anything, but I mean usually there's not. Usually it's just a cool tower. And now I'll have this. I'll just go ahead and do a little rest to guarantee to make sure. Nice view, that's for sure. Cool. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Yeah, I've been needing that one. I mean, I like the one I have. The one I have is I believe, increase all attributes, I believe. We'll take a look at it. So obviously I'm going to like that one. Yeah, raises all. Oh, okay. Attacks recover HP, recover health after damage is taken. That's not bad. I still like this one. Yeah, that's really good. I mean, it is. But I like the one that I have for what I'm doing. So good. At least I remembered about that too. So now I have this. And for those of you wondering what the heck this is, you know, we can actually see the see over there too a little bit. That's what I'm looking at over there. But this is the isolated divine tower here. That's sitting like right in the middle of the ocean. So that's what that is there. In case you're wondering, you have to get this boss. Which again is what a lot of people were calling, I think, the hardest boss until they saw the end boss of the DLC. But yeah, this boss here. So there you go. And then that will unlock that door for you to get into that tower. Because obviously, obviously, when that's the rune that you get, that's the boss that you must obviously get to get that rune, that boss's rune, so. There was a spot here too. I think it's a little further up. I don't think we can get there from here. I think this is just down here, you know what I mean? Just look. This is. Oh yeah. So you can always come up here and do this too. I think you can actually make that, I think. Yeah. You have a snail somewhere. I don't know where the thing is for that one. Is that the thing I was hearing over here? Probably not. It's probably a scared thing. Yeah, I don't know where this... I mean, maybe that is the thing I'm hearing. Well, it sounds like one of the scares, to be honest with you. Yep, there he is. I don't think I can make this. But if you remember, this is a spot that we discovered where, if I come, wasn't the drainage channel? If I remember correctly, maybe it wasn't. But I know it was up this way. Let's see if I can remember what Site of Graces was. This was definitely a spot that you can do. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's still a good spot. Let's see which one this was. Oh, the prayer room, that's right. That's right, because it was really close to that one. Prayer room. Yeah, I didn't think so, because drainage channel, like, obviously it's a drainage channel. Like, obviously they're down there a bit. What the heck was that? Oh, I think I clicked off the screen. Stupid Windows. So obviously that's a good spot. You can also get this guy too if you want. Oh my god! I got you. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. But anyway, you wanna you wanna go straight, and this is actually a decent spot because these guys. Yeah, we get these guys here. And it's sort of like it gives me Capital City vibes without having, you know what I mean, like when you don't when you no longer have access, because obviously that's always nice going. Enjoy that area while while you can. And then, yeah, basically, what I discovered that you want to do is you kind of want to go this way. Because then you can get this guy in here. Hold on. You can get this too, but... Hold on, this guy. Good spot. Yep, that's where you stop it. Yep, I forgot about those guys. Yep, that's where it stops. Right there. Could probably do this somehow. And there's more down here. Yep. Jeez. Here we go. Did he fall? Oh yeah, he fell. That's funny. what's up there. Oh god, what the hell? Wow. Well, I made it. I made it from one end to another. That's pretty cool. I'll probably jump into there. I think I've probably already gone in there. Yep, there's the site of grace. Behind where the guys with the, you know, like the ballistas are. Where you can appear behind them. Oh, I forgot about those guys. Oh, God. So yeah, that works. I mean, you really can just. If we started all the way back here, yeah, it's pretty good. Definitely a good spot to do. That was really cool too, and you know, like just finding. There's a few items along the way, so definitely worked out really well. So yeah, I actually found some content that I hadn't done. Surprisingly, we were able to get a lot done that I hadn't really gotten done too much of. I am probably gonna stop the stream there, guys. We're gonna do a short stream today. But I want to thank you for watching, tuning in, checking out the stream. I had some actual fresh content, so I couldn't wait to actually do it. Instead, you know, like we're just doing a lot of the same stuff in Erdtree and talking about, you know, swords and stuff like that, but it was cool to you know, like do that stuff that I hadn't done before. So yeah, I mean, it's always fun to play the game and play you know, some of the same stuff again too, but definitely nice to do stuff at least new to me, you know, obviously not fresh content probably for some people, but new to me. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. We have a lot of we have a pretty substantial amount of trolling going on here. So any support that I get, I appreciate. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate that. And hope you guys have a good day. Thanks again. Thanks for watching.